Hello everyone and welcome to this latest video. In this week's video we're going to be discussing motorsport over the past 7 days. Usually in the season when it's very quiet during the motorsport, but not this week. It's been very chaotic and a lot of rumours have been spreading about, and of course the build up to the start of the 2024 Formula E season, where reigning champion Jake Dennis will be looking to defend his crown from 2023. Against a very talented field. Nick de Vries is coming back. Luke de Grassi is there. Dan Texton looking to maybe put himself up the order. And of course, his new teammate, Norman Nato. There's a lot of very good drivers in this championship. And it'll be a very exciting season ahead as we kick off in just this weekend. As we start this weekend in Mexico for the Mexico City E-Prix. That's not the only motorsport that's starting in the next 7 days. We also have the United Arab Emirates F4 Championship that starts also this weekend. It is not as stacked field as it was in 2023. Still a very high competitive championship outside of Europe that a lot of people will be looking to use as a stepping stone towards Formula 3. Starting at Yas Marina in Abu Dhabi in only 7 days' time. In F3, Cian Shields from Scotland has got the final seat at High Tech, which was an incredibly controversial call by High Tech, as a lot of people wanted Alex Dunn, the Irish racer, who had done very well at Macau during the off-season, done very well in GP3. A lot of people wanted him to get the seat, he did not, and it's unfortunate for Alex. He's a very good driver and deserves a seat in the sport, but High Tech have made the choice, so he's got to take on the chin, and just go again because he can't stop. He can't stop working because he has to continue to move up the ladder. He's not got much time as junior careers fly by. Also from F3, Johnny Edgar, who had a very big disease. It stopped him from winning or even competing in racing for years, has now got a seat in Elam's in endurance racing at a very competitive team. It's such a feel-good story for him, as everybody thought in 2021, 2022 that his career was over. He was never going to race again. But he got back in 2022, won in F3 in the final race at Monza in 2023 for MP, and it was a great story. And now he's going to be racing full-time at top seat in one of the best championships in the world. It's a feel-good story now. He will be racing with All-in Team by TF Sport, racing with Louis Delachaise and Robert Kubica in the LMP2 class in Elam's, which is a very hyper-competitive field and a very good chance for Johnny to get his career back on track again. In Formula 1, there was some breaking news that Red Bull and their new car had failed its first crash test, and also Red Bull were focusing their efforts into their 2025 car. The 2024 car had not even been released yet. So there's a few things Red Bull were thinking about. Maybe their car is so good that they don't think they even need to work on, or maybe there's a lot of going on for the 25 car. Who knows? There's a lot of speculation at the moment, but Red Bull seem confident in going into the ability, and they don't feel also they don't have not that much to gain for this car. The car's a very good car, but apparently there's not much big performance jumps to be made for this year, which makes sense. They got a huge performance jump in Imola in 2022 through weight losses in the car, so there's not much of that to be gained now. And keeping with Red Bull, Max Verstappen has said he expects close challengers this season to be McLaren and Lando Norris, but a lot of early season rumours suggest it could be Ferrari, as they have completely changed the design of their car, and Mercedes have done the exact same. They both are hoping to take big leaps forward after disappointing seasons. Also, in Formula 2 and Formula 3, they have announced their testing days for the pre-season before the actual season of 2024 started. They're both going to be doing one test weekend in Bahrain. But many people are quite frustrated by this, as Formula 2 have a brand new car that won't be adequately tested by all the teams and drivers. They probably need more than one testing session, they'll probably need more, probably 2 or 3 whole weekends. So a lot of people say this is not fair and they're not really getting adequate time. And there could be a big performance gap between the experienced drivers and the less experienced drivers in the championship. Sticking with F3, Callum Volson, somebody who was in the same GP3 championship as Alex Dunn was, he finished third in the championship. He's now made the step up to Formula 3 with Roden Carlin for 2024. But going back to Formula 1, Christian Horner is also mentioned with Liam Lawson in regards to Liam Lawson, saying that he needs to drive more races to see where his potential lies, and that a full-time seat for 2025 could be possible for the young New Zealand driver. Going to Audi, and their speculation, Valtteri Bottas has said he will move on from Audi if he's not part of their plans, which is definitely the statement, as there's not many big teams that will take Bottas anymore. At the age that he's at, don't think many people will be wanting to take a 33-year-old driver who's probably on the decline. Ever since 2018, he's not really improved on any season, he's just kept going backwards. And he's not really beating Zhou Guanyu that comfortably anymore, and neither of them will probably be in F1 in the next few years. And in the final piece of motorsport news of the week, we go to Marc Marquez at Ducati. There's been a lot of speculation about that, and they are now having conversations about him being promoted to the big team, the main team of 2025. That has always been a rumour, but he is progressing much, much faster than what they expected on his bike for 2024. But me personally, I don't think that should be a surprise to anyone, because it's Marquez, one of the best drivers or riders in MotoGP history. Obviously, he's going to progress much faster than you expect. He will be up there for that title this season. That's a guarantee. But that will be that for this week's video. So thank you very much for listening to me ramble on about motorsport. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, leave a comment, share with friends, all that. Have a good day. See you later. Bye bye.